Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends X-Men Wave 1 Havok. This part of the Juggernaut wave, the Juggernaut piece is going to be a leg, and going ahead and bringing a Juggernaut and another figure from this wave, Deadpool. So you can see as far as height goes, he's going to be taller than Wolverine, but he's going to be about the same height as Deadpool. Cable is obviously taller than all the other males except for Juggernaut here, so there they are again. All right, so take a look at Havok. We'll do a little 360 of him. This is the first time that I've owned a Marvel Legends character. Like I said, this is my first wave that I picked up. The only other figure that I have Marvel Legends is Spider-Gwen. So it's the first time that I've ever had a figure with these little wrist things. And to be honest, I think they could have been a little bit tighter on the figure. They just kind of set on his wrist. You could even, kind of spin them around. I guess you could do them different ways if you wanted to. I just thought they'd kind of clip on and they would just stay there. So you can see you could move it and it'll kind of still move. So, but anyways, I think the little effect is pretty cool. I hear a lot of people saying that own a lot of characters from Marvel Legends, saying that they see them reuse a lot of them for different characters, and just different colors and stuff like that. I guess that's fine. But probably fans would want you to, maybe come up with some new designs every so often. But as right now, this is the only one that I have that has that, little piece right here. I'm totally cool with it. I think it's pretty cool for the figure, the character. But we'll go ahead and take those off. There is a little bit of paint involved with these. So, you can see that they're just naturally this translucent blue plastic, but you can see like a little bit of, white paint on there, kind of towards in the middle, and it's on both of them. The other thing is, they're both exactly the same. You'd think maybe you'd change it up, where it wasn't the exact same pattern. So just something, I think that they could improve up on. Now, this is a little bit different than the Havok that I remember as far as design-wise goes. One I remember, I believe it was from the 90s, Fox Kids X-Men. But I think, if I remember correctly, he was a little bit different. But still, this is not a bad version. Just mostly black. You can see silver, tones, here every so often, so it kind of breaks it up a little bit. A little symbol here in the middle kind of matches what you get with these things, so it kind of makes sense. But go ahead and start off with the head, and you can't really see a whole lot of the face, but as far as the eyes go, I mean, they look pretty decent. The blue eyes, you can see the black pupil in the middle, the blue. It's kind of a black outline going around that blue, and then the white. So again, very good job on that. I don't really see a whole lot of paint smear where black's going into the the facial color here. So really good job there. I do see a little bit of the silver not lining up here on the helmet, or not, maybe not the helmet, but the mask or whatever. You see what I'm talking about. But I don't think that that's really a big deal. So there's a little red piece there in the middle. Nose, mouth area looks pretty good. You can still see the ears on the inside, which I think that's cool. That's a nice little touch of detail to where you can actually see where the impressions of where the ears are in the mask, even though it's covered up. I think that's just a nice detail. But all his abs and stuff all over. Looks pretty cool. Probably one of the less exciting figures from this wave, just because there's so many cool ones. But still, it's not a bad figure. As far as articulation goes, pretty much the same as everyone else. This neck joint goes back and forth. You have the rotation right here. I'm not really getting a whole lot of side to side, so just mainly up and down and left to right. Then with the shoulders, these come out thus far, and they can also rotate however you need. The bicep, it swivels. You have the 90-degree bend here in the elbow. You have the wrist rotation here, left to right. No other hands included with this figure, so you're just only going to get the fist, but same thing over here. You have the ab crunch, which goes back and forth. Waist does rotate. You do have the legs going back and forth here. They go out about thus far. You have the thigh cut. You have the double jointed knees. And then you have the boot that has a cut right here where the silver is. Then you have the front, back, and side to side with the boot. So it's kind of a quick look at him. He doesn't really have a whole lot to offer. You know, he was the other one that I was like, out of all the figures in this wave, he was probably the one I was least excited about, just because it wasn't the colors or the costume of the Havok that I remember. But still, pretty cool figure. It's worth picking up if he is the one that's stopping you, just so that you can fully equip Juggernaut, which is just amazing. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.